Okay, I'm stuffing up here, folks. We've got a couple of technical issues happening here, trying to get this stream going. Anyway, let me say this. It's
Good day from us.
technical issue day today for everybody involved, not only us, but a couple of other streams that were going on. So it's good day from us.
G'day.
You're Ilana,
And you're Sean.
and we are the Downunder Cruisers.
Welcome on this beautiful
It is.
Saturday, almost summer
What do you mean almost summer?
afternoon. Well, it is in, 10 days almost.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Okay, so,
fantastic.
yeah.
Let's see
And
this
we've had a
coming.
few of you guys having complaints about the weather. So hang on a second. Let me just.
No complaints from us, I can tell you now. It's been
you know-
brilliant this week.
Yeah, it's been brilliant, except for what
Hot.
I'm doing right here, right now.
I don't know what you're doing, but
I'm
anyway,
trying to
it's
stop
beyond
this. I'm trying to stop all of this from
good.
shrinking, and it shrinked.
me. It shrinked.
It
Oh,
shrinked
well,
it.
let's just, in the meantime, we'll just say hi to
Oh,
people.
that's real
All right, how's
shrunked.
that? It is real shrunked.
Let me try and see if I can unshrunk it.
Hey, us some more. Great show. Thanks for staying on and being with us. Hello, Larry. Plum Travellers. Welcome. Good to see you. Sailing away with T and K. Hi there, TJ and Kayla. Hi, everyone. BDF. Hi, everyone. Hi back. Yay, I was first. You were first. Jonathan. G'day from the Travelling Shorts. It's nice to see you and your family earlier. Well, this morning for us, this evening for you. Daniel Fields, good day to you. Nice to see you here today. Najuma, always. Thank you for dropping by again, and it was nice to see you on our new Wednesday evening for us chats. Now, thanks for joining us again. Dewey Ski, good day to you.
Do you know that I'm looking so much better now?
Oh, yeah, it's a rather attractive look there, isn't it?
It is.
Midlife Crazy. Well, we've got a birthday person in the house today. It's Brad. Happy birthday to you, Brad, personally. Again?
Yeah, happy 21st,
yeah.
Brad.
Again? Possibly? Oh, I shouldn't say that, should I?
What,
It's not very nice
possibly?
to say again?
Still.
Still, yes. Once we're 21, that's it. The counting stops. Hope you're having a great day there anyway on your birthday. Who else? Sherry. Hi, Sherry. Good to see you. She's saying hello to everybody. So hiya to everybody. Yeah, it's been a sort of a busy week for us, hasn't it?
Oh God!
It's
Don't talk to me about being busy. I'm
flat
stuffed.
chat, and you are rather. Are you having much luck there, by the way?
No, not much, but I'm working on it.
Okay.
I think I need to do some more technicals later on
Possibly.
behind the scenes, but
Yeah.
let's get this
Leave it
party
for the moment.
started.
Let's do that.
Hey, you know what?
What's that?
I'm going to give you the privilege of
Oh,
reading the chat.
okay.
But hang on, that chat,
I've
as far as I know, as far as I
been
can
doing that
see,
anyway.
yeah, no, you're just so talented.
Oh,
There we
Not
go.
because I can read.
Yeah, well,
It is.
that's it. You can read. You read much better than me.
Much better than you.
Yeah, you're the
Oh,
betterest at it.
Okay, look, I think Heather or Dwight's giving you, the box needs to come back down.
Yeah, the problem with me bringing the box
okay.
down, Heather, is it shrinks everything up. Watch, I'll show you. Gosh, here we go.
Okay,
Watch.
don't get into techie talk with me, it's just
See,
like
I'll bring it down.
straight up,
I'll bring it
straight
down,
over.
and then I get covered, and then when I bring this across, let me just do this for a
no.
second. You see?
I'll just continue because we've got some other people who have dropped in.
Yep.
Fisher Fun Ventures.
Hey,
hello
Fisher
to
Van
you.
Ventures, how you going?
Hello to everybody.
See, it
Yes, it
looks
does
all.
cover Sean up.
See, it gets all. I fixed that, and then it doesn't look. See, well,
Oh dear.
see, it likes us to be unique, together,
Okay.
the same, simultaneously.
And at
There
the
we
same
go.
time. It's
Exactly.
amazing, isn't it?
And then we go. I put it in
Oh.
the spot.
Just no.
See,
It
see.
doesn't want to go
I'm
there.
doing what Heather's
No
asked
one
me
puts
to
the
do.
blue box in the corner.
Yeah. Muriel. No
we
one
look at
puts.
the actual chat box. That box you have just covers you. I know.
Yeah, I know.
Not good, Daniel. Thanks.
Yeah, there we go. Does that make you feel better, guys?
Well, we need to do a little bit more.
Yeah, I
more,
got to do
more practice,
absolutely
and we're
some.
figuring all this
Yeah.
out.
So
because
so
it's,
let me explain, folks, why we're having these slight technical issues. That is, we've decided to use a new format called Restream rather than using StreamYard, because Restream allows us to stream in both Facebook and YouTube simultaneously and at the same time, together and at once, whilst continuing our general discussion. So that's awesome. The challenge we have is while we're busy going through, it doesn't allow us to. It doesn't allow me to modify things, and so I've got to do a few modifications. I've got to make sure that everything's honky dory before we actually start. So it was me playing with some technicals before we started.
well, you're terrible, Muriel.
I'm terrible, Muriel. You know what? Daniel Fields agrees.
Oh, it is a good film.
Yeah, it is. It's a great film.
We seem to have a love affair with ABBA music in our movies
Mm.
for some reason. I don't know why. But anyway, glad you enjoyed it.
Anyway, welcome to the chat. So now we've got, so you've had Larry in there, you've had MGM there, we've got Daniel Fields, welcome aboard, Plum Travellers. Hey,
I've got Doug on Facebook.
we got, oh, that's
So
awesome,
I'm just saying hello to him.
awesome. Hey, just wanted to say that if JNN Travels comes on board right now, the time check is 14:09 Saturday afternoon.
Oh, I'm still getting used to this later start for us in Melbourne time at 2
It is.
p.m. It's sort of not brunch anymore, is it? It's sort of
No, it's not. It's not brunch.
in between time.
Correct. Yep. Anyway, so yes, I was just watching a couple of the other channels earlier on. Tyler was on board with his
Oh.
show.
Can I just say in his trivia, he asked the question about what that thing was. That thing, I'm sorry, I still don't know what it's called. The thing on top with the arm that you
The
that you
North
visit.
Star, honey. The
Okay,
North
and
Star.
I'd just like to say, do you know what I call it? The enclosed vertigo-inducing
That's it.
shitting yourself capsule of doom. That's what I would call it.
Awesome.
Okay,
Awesome.
right.
Josh Odom has just come on board with us. Hey, Josh. Hey, welcome.
Josh.
He's coming through Facebook. We've got Spikers there. Cindy. Hey, Cindy. And Doug,
call
welcome
Cindy
aboard,
and Doug.
guys.
Hello.
Yeah. Who's the Silano and Ellis in Facebook? Do you know them?
God, that's that pest.
Ugh.
I've
What a
stories
witch.
about her. Oh,
What a
God.
witch. Hey, Sherry, awesome. Welcome aboard. Excuse me. Can you stop talking about the woman I love like that?
Well,
Or was that
yes,
me
I'm
talking
glad you
like
said
that?
Which
Which?
is which?
Yep. So there's 22 in the box. That's lovely. Fantastic, guys. Nice to have you all on board. Those of you that are
Excuse
in
us.
the box, hit the thumbs up. If you are new to us and are just having a look for the hell of it and feel that it's awesome, jump across to YouTube and just hit that S button, you know, the red one at the bottom, and turn that one a different colour.
What's Roku? Is it Roku?
Roku. It's a streaming format.
Another one.
Stream, yeah.
There's so many out there. I can't give up.
Welcome aboard, Aussies Cruisers. I loved your live today. You guys had the Journey with the Gingers on board, and that was awesome. Very nice. Yeah, like you guys, you know, we have technical issues. I've still got one happening right now. I'm trying to fix it. I will fix it
All will be
as time goes by. So, yep.
We just go with the flow.
Yeah, we go with the
We're not
flow.
gonna get too fussed about it.
Yeah, Heather's worried about roadkill. Don't know why, but anyway. Yes.
Why? because we drive on the correct side and we don't
No, she
run down
calls-
any animals.
She calls Roku roadkill.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
In fact, that was partly my fault.
Was
Partly, yeah,
Oh, okay.
because they
blame
were
you for
talking. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you're an easy scapegoat. We just blame you for everything anyway. PM.
Plum Travellers, Heather and Sean. I took a Greyvol. Hopefully, it will kick in. Okay.
What's
Sorry, what's Greyvol?
Right, got no idea what that is.
That would have been like way
Kindly
over the
enlighten
top.
us.
I've lost some hair because on that statement. But hey, yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, it is in the afternoon. Hey, we got Anthony.
Anthony Puerto Rican.
Thank you very much.
Hey to you.
Welcome aboard,
Hey.
Anthony. Good to see you. It's the first time you've been faced with us on our channel, so good to see you coming up through Facebook there.
Okay.
Okay, Heather's given us Larry has given us an update. It's for upset stomach. Well, I know why.
Feeling better, Larry.
It's because you're watching all that Roku.
I hope you're not eating too many Tim Tams, Larry.
Shush
Steady on
about
there.
the Tim Tams.
Sort of pace yourself there, mate.
Tim Tams.
I know it's easy to do.
So Aussies Cruisers are saying they're on their phone and they can't tag, which is understandable.
It's okay. We don't want people having car accidents.
No, we don't.
We're not even allowed to touch our phone here in Australia in the car.
Yep, that's right. Hey, we got Neil on board, I believe. I think he's coming in through Facebook, I think. We'll check it out shortly, maybe.
And good to hear that Kim's feeling a whole lot better
That's
too.
yep,
That's
it
great to
is.
hear.
It is.
So, what have we got
So how's the week?
in the works? Well, I'm just thrilled about our weather right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know some of you over there are heading into winter, but we are enjoying an amazing late burst of spring sunshine heading into summer. It's been brilliant this week. Really hot.
Really hot.
Really hot.
I mean, we've been going between 26 and 32 degrees. That's correctly said in centigrade, Celsius.
Yeah, and which
Not
is actually fast. It's actually not that hot.
Yep.
Yet.
Yep.
It was up in the. It was heading into the 40s earlier this week when we had a very hot day further up north in, I think, up towards Queensland, I think.
Yeah.
So when we had our really hot day, it was So it could be a yes. What is that cool thing? Sorry,
so we've got this really rude question. What is that cool thing behind us? The cool thing behind us is
what is it?
Is the hop on hop off bus in Aruba.
How exciting! We're going to be going on that.
We're going on that
Yay!
one when we go to Aruba on our group
Aruba,
cruise.
baby.
The group cruise being hosted by the Downunder Cruisers and Us and More, and ably supported by Sparker's Crazy Travel, owned and operated by the lovely, young and gorgeous Spiker duo, that being Cindy and Doug.
So please see Cindy if you're interested in coming along and joining us.
Absolutely.
It should be a whole lot of fun, and we can't wait. We can't wait, first of all, for everyone to get together and actually meet.
No, that's
How
correct.
Exciting.
We definitely can't wait for everybody to get together and meet. I mean, it's
enough that we're waiting to meet all of you.
Yeah.
But it's exciting for us
Us to
because
meet.
we're lucky to meet anybody.
That's correct.
We've still got a few restrictions on at the moment.
That's correct.
We are allowed to venture a little bit further, but we're still slightly on a bit of a long leash at the moment.
Just hopping into the chat very quickly. We've got Two Travel and Tour popped in. How are you guys? Sparky's Crazy Travels has said, we have been so busy and missed a lot of lives the past few days. Feel bad, but we will catch the replays. We've got Jonathan Short from the Six Travelling Shorts. Welcome aboard.
Does that restream wreaks havoc? Okay, yeah, well, we're discovering that.
Yeah, we're discovering that. We're trying to learn it. The good news is, as we've got it right now, it's a freebie, so let's give it a go.
Yeah. Just allows us to get onto Facebook, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It does. And we'll figure out how to use it properly as time goes by. I mean, the question is whether we use this for free or whether we go and pay for a StreamYard. That's the question.
Yeah. We'll think about that anyway.
Yep.
And we're also doing, for those who don't know, we're chewing the fat on a Wednesday night for us, which is for our North
It's
American,
Wednesday morning for them.
very, very early Wednesday morning. It's about 4 a.m, isn't it? We do have a few night owls who join us.
Yep.
So if you're up, either or coming home late and staggering home, or you've got insomnia, we'll put you to sleep.
Yeah. Absolutely.
No.
Yeah.
You can just join us and chew the fat for a bit.
And enjoy the time with us. That's
Sure.
the key thing.
Yep.
Yes.
With
So,
Hearing from you.
so I thought I'd run a little bit of a quick cruise promo for the peoples, so that
Okay.
they can just have a look, see about where we're headed. And
Excellent.
so here we give it a bit of time. Here we go.
All right, cross
And,
fingers this works.
yeah.
Okay. Bear with us, folks. Wow,
Well,
how
guys,
excitement. How
that's our excitement trip. And
Miami.
as you can see here in the bottom left-hand corner of our fantastic screen is who our group cruise TA is. Cindy Spiker. There's all her details. Give her a buzz. Come on, join in on the group. I know that there's going to be at least 2 of us having a shoey. Or is it 3?
There might be, I think there might be.
Or is it 4?
I'm sure there'll be a few more.
Or is it 15?
Yes, Jonathan Short, we can't wait to get on any sort of ship at the moment. So amazing. So, oh, it sounds so exotic. Miami, Aruba, Bonaire, La Romana,
And Amber Cove.
and back to Miami.
Yep.
Woohoo. Exciting.
Every time I hear, I think of the word Aruba. I always think of
just
that
wanna
song.
Sing, I know, Kokomo. I know,
Yeah.
Can't help it.
Yeah.
Larry, we're not giving anything away about the activities. There'll be plenty.
So-
So we're not saying.
Hang on. What about that activity that we were going to, and then the one,
Oh, I know. And don't forget. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
and then there's the one.
Nothing. Not giving anything away right now.
Oh,
It
Larry,
will be great.
Larry, I've got to tell you,
Come on, Daniel, you've got to get into a shoey, mate.
yeah, Daniel Shui may be a detractor, but I'm just saying, if I'm just watching it, well, it's an attraction, not just doing.
Can I
Well,
just say, since
yep.
we've had a shoey, we've not had a sniffle, a sore
Correct.
throat,
Correct. None of this
asthma,
mumbo.
eczema, nothing
Yeah.
of that. So it must be doing us.
You know, us Aussies,
it's like penicillin.
we've got 00 numbers.
We've had 22 days now, 0 cases. So
Okay, so
there
if
must be
we've
something in the shoey.
exactly, I mean, look at your numbers across the pond,
Well,
right?
say no more.
Yeah, exactly that. Now we've got Dwight telling us that it's the
The
Beach Boys.
Yes.
Yep, and don't forget the. Oh yes, that's right, Heather. We won't forget. Yeah. And Larry says we must give hints. Well, we just did. We told you about the.
And that,
And then
and then that other thing.
yes, that's right.
Correct. So
And then
there might
there's
be
also
some, a few
yeah.
surprises along the way too. So
Yep.
we're
Well,
giving hints, Larry, and that's
yep.
as far as we're going.
Yep, that's it. 21 in the box, which is awesome. So, guys, hit the thumbs up. That would be greatly appreciated. Now, we will be having some fun leading up to the cruise, because there will be a whole lot of different questionnaires and so forth that we'll be asking, just to test your brain cells as to whether or not you can you are familiar with the different places.
Oh,
So
okay.
I actually want to give Cindy a bit of a break at this particular point. And the reason why I want to give her a bit of a break is she's been madly scanning through all the facts and figures that she's got, all the info that she's got. And really what I want out from there is those of you that have actually been to the places that are on the cruise, give us a heads up. What was the thing that you liked the most?
What's your recommended activity on shore in any of those ports? Because this is all totally new to us.
Correct.
Going down to your part of the world in the Caribbean. So we are going as... We're not going to the Virgin Islands, but we're certainly going as virgins. To the Caribbean. We're Caribbean virgins.
Speak for yourself, honey.
Oh.
Oh gosh. Daniel is saying to Larry, they mostly travel, they mostly sail on the NCL and Princess, as they give them free cruises via the casino. So Carnival is taught for us. Tough. Whatever.
Tough for us.
Yep.
Well, yeah, we're Princess Cruisers, but we're going to venture.
Again, honey bun, speak for yourself. I'm not a princess.
Oh.
I mean, yes, we travel on Princess. What else have we got here?
Sean.
Larry's joining in the chat. Yep, absolutely.
Oh.
No, I got to behave.
You
I got to
behave.
I got to behave.
Do behave.
I want to put in a caveat here, folks. I
I don't know
appreciate.
you. That's my caveat.
I appreciate everybody for what they are and who they are. I do not have a
Prejudice.
a prejudice bone in my body. I don't believe in it. Life is too hard as is.
I agree. Good for you, Princess Sean.
And Queen Elana. Yeah, that's coming. That's got to be
I
Heather.
think Sean might beg to differ there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No. Okay, down. Don't look at me in that tone of voice, please.
Dewey says he hasn't been to any of those places yet, but by then he probably will have. Yeah,
I can't believe how many cruises,
Yeah.
Dewey, you have booked.
Yeah, there must be something in there.
That is amazing.
Yeah,
I don't know how you do it.
unbelievable. Well, I'm very envious of you, Dewey. To be honest with you, I'm very envious. Would love to be able to do that ourselves, but then again, it's a factor of the finances, I guess. And in our case,
It's a long way, isn't it, for us?
It's a
very
long
long way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you very much. Neil and Kimberly are saying that they very much like our new logo. Thank you for that. It was produced by a very talented young artist, one who shall remain nameless, by the name of Heather Watkins, and she'll continue to remain nameless. So, yes.
and very modest.
Very
indeed.
Modest indeed. Yeah.
She did a great
she did an
great
awesome job. She's one of those people that is incapable of saying thank you for a compliment. So, folks, just keep on heaping it on her, because she desires it. Not desires it, she deserves
She
it.
deserves it.
Yep.
Indeed. Very talented
Dewey is
lady.
saying that it's called retirement with no kids.
Okay,
I get it. That's
lucky
it.
You.
Yeah,
Lucky you.
absolutely.
Good luck to you too.
He's got 15 trips planned so far. My goodness me.
my God.
I'm so envious.
Wow.
Well, you know what? We can plan them. We just may not be able to go on them.
Well, that's true. That's true. We're just having a look at the Princess. I don't know how they put out an itinerary for summer. This is our summer, mind you.
Yep.
21, 22. 5 ships going for which is unusual for us, 2 and 3 nighters.
Yeah, that is very unusual.
So just sort of staying quite domestic and across to New Zealand. But
So-
not return, which I find interesting.
Yeah. Maybe in some ways they're trying to mix in with the CDC. The issue we've got here is the Australian government has basically put a kibosh on any travel outside of the country up until March of next year. So
Yeah, the New Zealanders can come here.
yeah, but
Kiwis can come here.
you can fly in and not go for a quarantine, whereas going back you
They
do.
have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though we've got 0 cases
Now,
right now.
now,
So I'm
John,
just looking, can I just say, 4-day Australian getaway, round trip from Brisbane, an interior room, this is Aussie dollars, $659
gee, that's cheap.
on the Coral Princess, on March 14th.
That's
hang on.
cheap.
That's 22. Oh, that's still
Yeah.
ages ago, away.
Yeah. Dewey is
Interesting.
saying the main reason he keeps planning is to try and stay ahead of all the cancellations. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. And actually, I was reading something earlier on. I'll come back to that in a second. John from J&N Travels, mate, you're actually, 30 minutes behind the time check. Because I did give a time check. I mentioned you by name 30 minutes ago when it was 14:09 to say that it was 14:09, but now you want me to give you a time check. You miss out, mate. You miss out. I'm sorry.
Hitting a bit on your high horse at the moment.
Well, I did give it to him at 14:09, which was half an
Which
hour
was
ago.
20 minutes ago.
Sorry, 20 minutes ago. Yes, okay. No, 20.
Yes, because it's 14. I'm not giving a time check or anything, but
No.
it is 14:29 right now.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, there was a lady in Perth who it was on one of the cruise tips magazines. This lady in Perth, she had booked a 13,900 Aussie dollars cruise, river cruise in Europe,
Yeah. Okay.
which was cancelled by the cruise line. It was one of the scenic cruises,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
It was cancelled by them, and they had a clause in there that said, you book, if it's cancelled by a pandemic or anything like that, you won't get your money back. And what had happened was they had actually booked the cruise, it was cancelled, and they were shifted onto this second cruise. And the first one, they got all the funds transferred across to the new cruise. And the cruise line then changed the conditions to say you wouldn't get your money back. And what happened was she took it to the Department of one of the government departments here, and they insisted that they needed to be refunded their money. So she got back her 13,900, which was a lot quicker than most others did. So that was absolutely amazing.
Well, I think sooner or later the travel insurance companies are going to have to come up with a
Something.
pandemic
Yeah, something.
clause. This is ridiculous.
Larry's asking Neil from Two Travel and Tour, are you checking out this group cruise that we're talking about? So it'll be awesome
Yes, something to
if
think
Neil and
about.
Kimberly did come on board with us. You know, there's a limit to how many times you can go to the M word. Yeah, that M word. You know that M word that has got Exico in it.
Yes, we can hear it from here, I can tell you.
I'm not going to say it because Kimberly will scream it out, right? But you can actually come on board and join us for that 8-nighter. That would be awesome. Jonathan Short from the Six Travelling Shorts saying, Shauna and I are glad that Kimberly's feeling better. Yes, definitely. I hope it was not too serious for her.
That goes from all of us too.
Yeah, absolutely. Dewey Ski saying a lot of his cruises have been a result of extra FCC,
Future cruise credit.
future cruise credit, and bonuses, plus some super sales over the summer. Well, that's awesome.
I haven't even checked if we've got our cruise deposit back yet for our cancelled Regal Princess. Invisible, non-existent cruise. It's
Yeah,
was
the
cancelled this year.
one that's meant to be happening on the 28th
our
of
New Year's Eve cruise.
yeah
out of Sydney.
28th of December
Yeah.
out of Sydney.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm beginning to hear that Cold Chisel song. You know, last train out of Sydney's almost run.
Yeah, the last ship out of Sydney.
Last ship, yeah. Well,
It's
last ship out of Sydney's
gone.
long gone.
Unfortunately, that was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what's about in the States, but in Australia, the media is absolutely doing a real cruise bashing campaign at the moment. There's nothing about the floating petri dishes. Almost every current affairs program, at least once a week, has something about cruise ships. Yet you never hear of airlines being bashed like this when they've got a constant changing of passengers regularly.
That's correct.
And you hear about it's the passengers. A lot of them pick up the mumbo from travelling on a plane.
Yeah.
It's just incredible. I don't know what it's like over where you are, on the other side of the world, but here it's almost a sport at the moment.
Yeah.
We're getting really fed up with it.
We are. It is atrocious.
Mm.
And I think as time goes by, we'll find that. But you know what? Their news is not only the way I look at it is their news is not only news about the cruising industry. It's about a whole lot of other things too. Like they are bashing everything, politics, the whole kit and caboodle. Whether it be American politics. Really, I feel that Australians do not have the right. The Australian media does not have the right to tell the Americans who they should vote for and make fun of your political process. It's not our place. It's not our place. Just like
when you say our place, who do you referring to?
The Australians. It's not the Australians' place to make comment about
what's going on over there.
In terms of,
it's not our backyard, is it?
No, it's not.
So we wouldn't like you telling us.
Exactly. So how dare we do that?
Well, it's like anything. Everyone's got an opinion about something.
Correct.
But there's a time and a place to keep your mouth shut, I suppose.
Absolutely.
And let everyone get on with their own country's business.
Hey BDF, welcome aboard. I haven't seen you in our chats before, so welcome aboard. Nice to see you, unless you have been but just changed your name again. So welcome aboard. Nice to see you here.
Well, actually, Two Travelling Tour says, don't even get me started on the cruise bashing campaign here. Oh, okay, so it is the same.
Yeah.
Very similar. Well, because we had the Ruby, the huge Ruby debacle here.
Yeah.
I think that's what started it, and then there was the Diamond.
Yeah.
So I had a friend's mother was on the Diamond, quarantined in Japan, right at the beginning of Mumbo. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Funny, you. Neil was saying they work at Walmart and trust him. You're much safer on a cruise ship. Interesting you say that, because I was talking to a couple of friends. Alan, I always forget his name. Alan Brock, I think it is, and his wife. They were at a restaurant and last week, and recently were diagnosed with the Mumbo 19, right? Just by being at a restaurant. Everybody was in a face mask until they actually started eating, and then Mumbo 19 diagnosed, and they're not feeling 100% right now. So, it's sad, but you've got to deal with what you've got. And I believe that some of the states now, some of your states and cities are going into lockdown. That's been some of the news going out there. But let me say, don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely looking forward to jumping on our ship when we go for the cruise.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I know, yes, it is a long way off, but if you don't plan for it, then you don't work towards it. It's a goal to aim for.
So BDF is giving us an explanation of the name. It's the Big Disney Fan, which is awesome. Better than what us and more called you earlier on.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not going down there.
Okay.
We're clean, right?
Jonathan, I saw a cruise hater in the comments on Ship Life, and he took everything I had not to respond.
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes it's best to bite your tongue.
I know. There are those that don't understand. They don't get it. They just don't get the amount of work and energy and effort that happens. Well, who have we here? The great Papa Mozo, the vlog father. welcome aboard, Vloggy. I mean,
Hi, Papa Mozo.
Papa Mozo. It was great being on, watching your show and moderating your show earlier on today. Coming in contact with Jonathan and the 6 Travelling Shorts. Jonathan, your kids are great. They really are.
That's a handful there.
It is. 4 kids. Wow. I've got...
would be kept very busy.
Yeah, she would. She would. Yes, so, what else? What else is happening?
Larry, you're getting cabin fever. We have been in lockdown since what? April, May?
Pretty much.
And
And wouldn't it have been closer to March? No, just after March.
We were into like a stage 2 and then a stage 3, but the tougher restrictions. Well, we have had the harshest actual lockdown
of the entire country.
The world, apparently.
Yeah.
But we've all been complaining, but now we've come out with 22 consecutive days of 0 cases now. So with all the complaining that's being done, and we have to wear masks, it's compulsory.
Look, to be honest with you guys, we're not too fussed about the mask. I mean, yes, it's an inconvenience, but having said that,
I don't think so.
No, well, it is when you're trying to teach.
Yeah, okay. It's nice to see.
But
facial expressions.
But if you think about the way people react, walking around, coughing all over everything, and just being totally inconsiderate, we have some interesting times here where people can actually say, you know what, I refuse to wear a mask. It's at that point I want to go, I refuse to stop putting my fist down your throat and grabbing whatever. Because I think they're just being totally ridiculous.
Yes, but you know that we cannot refuse someone
we can't.
The service because they claim, without needing to have any medical evidence,
that's correct,
that they are unable to wear a mask. It's discrimination.
Back into the chat, Najuma, welcome aboard, Najuma. Nice to see you. Neil is saying those are the ones who don't travel. They never went anywhere and they will never ever go anywhere. Their loss. Best not to waste your time and energy on them. And that's
the ones with the
those. Yeah, and that's I agree with that 100%. Larry is saying we just for the first time a mandatory mask in any public space and are going back into a lockdown again.
Well, let's hope it's not for too long, Larry, and that you come out the other end well, and that it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's turned out to be worth it here.
But then in Australia we do things a little bit differently to you guys, right? We drive on the correct side of the road. We wear masks. We get fined if you don't. Our lockdown was fairly stringent.
I heard that the people their fines were thrown out.
Were they?
Because it's not actually legal to be able to fine someone, because our I don't know. That's what I've heard.
Look who's there. Ilana Cantor's on board. Welcome aboard, Ilana. Nice to have you. So why were they thrown out?
That's what I heard, because our Premier made that decision without any consultation.
Awesome.
And is unable to do that without without it being voted through Parliament.
There you go. Bloody politics.
I may be talking out my backside, but that's what I've heard. I'm sorry. Anyway, entitlement is a dangerous mentality. Thank you, Papa Mozo. Absolutely. Yep.
Sets folks in for a life of disappointment.
Correct.
Absolutely.
Correct.
Ilana, you're not late. You're just early for next week.
I hope, Lani, you've been out and about and enjoying the beautiful weather at the moment.
And hopefully you're feeling a bucket load better than you were feeling last week.
Wish you well too.
Yeah. BDF is saying you drive on the port or left side of the road. US drives on the starboard side of the road. Yes, BDF, that is correct. We are on the port.
Except, strangely enough, for ships.
Yeah, well, all ships travel on the port side.
Correct.
Yeah.
No matter where you are.
So if the shipping can do it, why the hell can't you? Sorry.
The likelihood
It's
of
the
crashing
other-
into something
Yeah,
is
no, we've got to
slightly
apologise.
less than...
We've got to apologise. They're on the other side of the pond.
Okay.
Yep. Larry says they say for 2 weeks or maybe more, possible lockdown during Christmas also. That sucks. That sucks.
That would be very sad, not being able to spend Christmas with your loved ones.
Yep. Papa Mozo likes my comment that Ilana's early for next week. So, yep. Ilana's got two choices. She can either do Wednesday at 8 p.m. Melbourne time, or she can do next week Saturday at 2 p.m. Melbourne time, which works out to being 9 p.m. 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time US on Friday night. Or you can make it like 4 a.m. on Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
Eastern
Nothing
time.
wrong with that, 4 a.m. It's a great time to be up.
I got up at 4 a.m.
The other day.
Yeah.
It really works. Oh, no, you're such a hero.
I am. I'm a legend in my own lunchbox.
No, not Ilana from Life Well Cruised, Papa Mozo. This is
No.
Ilana from Melbourne.
Yep.
My
And in
cousin-
actual fact,
My cousin Ilana.
in actual fact, this Ilana Cantor is a bit of a Disney nut.
Yes. they do
The
a lot of
operative
travel.
word being Disney.
Being my cousin, I would say the operative word was being a nut. But anyway.
Yeah,
allowed
but
to
I
say
didn't want to
that.
say that. I didn't want to say that. Yep, right. Larry says we usually travel to the in-laws for Christmas, but now we need to decorate for Christmas. Oh, bugger. You saved on... But well, there's two sides to the story, Larry. This could be good and could be bad. The good side is you don't have to spend the money for the trip. The bad side is you've got to decorate.
Or you could have a Zoom Christmas together.
Oh, really? Another one of those Zoom family functions?
Well, see, even Ilana says nut.
Yep.
Good on you, cuz.
Yep. Good on you.
Yep. Runs in the family.
Oh boy, does it ever. Love you both, kids. Love you both. Yes, well, so there's this cruise happening. There's a bucket load of cruises happening in 2022. But I think ours is the nicest because I'm on it.
Excuse me, do I have to widen the doorway so that you can get your head through it? On your exit?
I thought we did widen it.
Obviously not good enough.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so, been a stressful week this week. We've had work piled up. Interestingly enough, we're still limited. We still have our numbers limited to the amount of people we can actually have in a room for social distancing. So our training centre, we're only allowed to have a maximum of 8 people in the training centre. We personally limit it to 5 plus the trainer. So now what that says is we then have to do more courses back to back. So in the last couple of days I've been running 3 courses back to back, and I tell you what, it's just so exhausting.
It's a very long day.
It makes it a long day. Larry is saying, without sounding too down, it will be the first Christmas without the father-in-law who passed away in July of 2020. Our condolences, Larry. I know it's not easy. But as we all know, there is change. There is change consistently. And if we've got this constant change, we've got to learn to live with it. So hopefully we can sort out this mumbo number 19 with his new vaccines that are out there. See how we go.
Yeah, it's tough when your loved one's not there with you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know better than I do, babe. Yeah. Anyway, it's all good stuff. Oh, and Ilana Cantor, you'd know too, huh? But it's all good. We're all headed in the right direction. So we're setting a meetup. When's the meetup?
That's with Ilana when she goes to Orlando.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's awesome.
That's where she loves to go.
I bet Heather looks for any excuse to go to Orlando.
Wow, Papa Mozo, 18 souls. Goodness me. Gosh.
Jeez.
Amazing. That's wow.
The question I've got, though, Papa, is they attribute it to the Mumbo 19. My question is, how many of those would actually be the disease itself? Because they might have had some existing thing like, say, pneumonia or whatever, and they attribute it to the actual disease, but really it's not. Yeah. G'day, Owen from the O Show.
Owen.
Nice to see you again, buddy.
Thanks for coming in again.
You're the restream nut. So I was gonna pick your brain, but I did it a bit late. So, mate, I'd like to catch you after the event if we can, because you can show me what I'm doing wrong. You can see what I've got on the screen. So I'd like to attempt to fix that.
Sure, Owen
So
would be happy to do that.
he did offer. He did offer. He only lives in Croydon, you know.
I know. Owen's
Around the corner.
Owen's a Melburnian,
Yep.
a fellow
Fellow Melbourneite.
Melbourneite, yes. Melburnian. It's good to see him here.
Yeah, and if you guys watched some of his info, he's a bit of a tech head. So a lot of his videos that he's done are talking about various technical things like Restream and OBS and iPhones and all sorts. Yes, Heather, Apple, iPhones and a few other technical stuff. He's got quite a number of really, really good videos out there. He did an unboxing the other day, which was awesome.
You did what?
An unboxing.
Oh.
Got a new item and unboxed it. Opened it up. So that was awesome.
Oh.
Now, folks, if there are creators in the team, hashtag creator, supporter, hashtag supporter, both, hashtag boths, that would be really awesome to see. Heather, crawl back in the cheese.
Yes, we know we're having trouble with the chat, Larry, and it's tiny. We're trying to remedy that.
We will do that.
We'll be attempting.
We will do that
with the we likely, the royal we, my husband and I. No. Sean will be attempting to remedy that.
Yep. Absolutely.
I can hardly turn on a computer, let alone and remember a password.
Papa says that the 18 were a mix of C19 and secondary to C19.
Yeah.
Mm.
Doesn't make it any easier.
Let me say this to you, Heather. This is coming loud and cool on an Apple iMac. And the only reason why there is an issue is because of the operator, not the machine. And I seem to think that it's doing fairly well. So if I were you, I'd crawl back in the cheese, because the next time I'm on one of yours, I will definitely be doing a thumbs down.
What did I say? It's the interface.
Yep.
Between the screen or the keyboard and the chair.
That's correct. Larry, who's first up, is saying hashtag creator supporter. Papa Mozo is saying hashtag both. He's also saying hashtag Papa knows. Spikers, Cindy saying hashtag creator, hashtag supporter of all. Najuma, definitely a hashtag supporter. Us and more, hashtag creator, hashtag support, hashtag awesomeness. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're telling me I'm an awesome person.
Not sure that's how it works.
Papa Mozo's hashtag vlogfather. To traveling tour, hashtag creator, hashtag supporter, hashtag travel community.
Absolutely.
Jonathan Short from the Six Travelling Shorts, hashtag creator and hashtag supporter.
Fabulous.
Papa Mozo, hashtag creator. Papa Mozo saying, to traveling tour, I've prayed for you and sweet Kimberly much lately, and yes, and she appears to be
Obviously
on the mend.
That's great.
So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Absolutely awesome. Us and more. No. Hashtag Heather is awesome.
I think there's another one. Who
Is
needs the
this
door,
this is
who
almost like a
needs
discussion
the
like
door.
the Garfield Angel
Oh,
discussion.
let's not. Or
Yeah, I'm not going there.
your phone
Larry is
buzzing.
saying, Ilana, your phone buzzing sounds strange. Is it Apple also? Actually,
my phone buzzing.
yeah, it's not Ilana's phone. It's my chair.
Oh, that's. Oh, okay. That's yeah. We have to get the WD-40 out. It's very squeaky.
Yeah, they don't know how to spell WD-40. Papa Mozo, I'm going to text you after the show down under this. Awesome, Papa. You do that.
I asked someone to spell the word orange for me,
Mhm.
and they said, "Oh, which one? The fruit or the colour?"
Oh, really? There's a difference? Okay, to travel into a Kimberly's feeling a lot better. Thank you so much. Now, that is really awesome to hear. Plum Travellers is having a good old chuckle. And yes, you'd be right.
Good.
Well, what are we looking at? 7 minutes to the hour. Please spell it.
Which one? The WD-40.
Or-
Double.
Yeah, that's right.
D for W.
Papa Mozo, that's awesome. We'll do that. We'll go there. Dewey Ski says supporter and creator. Yes, folks, Dewey has got some incredible stuff, incredible videos there. If you have a look at Dewey Ski, and look, if you're not familiar with any of the creators on board, folks, just jump in there, have a look at their channels, and if you're so disposed, which I suggest you will be, just become part of their team.
Just by the way, we asked a question at the beginning and one person has given us an idea unless no one has been there,
Yep.
any of those places.
No.
I'm not sure I'd find that very difficult to believe, Chief.
Max, would you
Would
believe?
you believe that no one has been to any of the places that we're going to?
BDF is hashtag creator and hashtag supporter.
Lovely, thank you.
So thank you for that. Yes. Well,
So is that a hop-on, hop-off tram?
It
behind
is.
us
It
that,
is.
That we can go on?
it is.
Great.
I
love
had
the
a-
hop-on, hop-offs.
I had a look at it the other day on when I was doing Dr. Google.
They're the best way to see places.
Yep.
Only there for a short amount of time.
Yep.
That's the first thing I go to
And that was
in a place.
yep, and that was what they were promoting to us at the time. So that and amongst other places that Cindy brought up, awesome. So looking forward. I mean, you know, and then there's the then and then yep, and then
Oh,
yeah,
I know.
right,
I know,
okay,
I know that one.
yep.
I know. Excellente.
well, what I'm doing is every time we bring up a chat, I'll just put up a different picture of
Lovely.
what we see.
Some of our
Yeah.
destinations and things that we can look forward to. Yay.
Yeah,
Fabulous.
absolutely.
Yep. Good.
Oh, life is good.
Hey, it's
Today.
tough, yeah. Yep.
And tomorrow.
And every day.
And the day after.
Let's be grateful.
Yep. Yep. Your life
Let's be
is short.
grateful for people being able to plan this
Yes.
and be in the position that we can be planning and looking forward to it.
Cindy's giving Papa Mozo a hi there, so hopefully Papa Mozo will come back with a hi there as well, which will be awesome. Actually, just Neil, earlier on you had you complimented us on the logo that we've got. I put it to Heather that if she were to create the logo for us, that it would have to include both our side of the ditch and the New Zealand side of the ditch, which she admirably did by putting in both our national animals. For us, it's the kangaroo. For the Kiwis, it is the kiwi
Obviously,
bird.
Mm.
And of course, some of our traditional weapons and musical instruments, the didgeridoo
Didgeridoo.
and the boomerang. And if you have a look, it looks like an anchor. So I was
It's
actually
very clever.
quite impressed. She was actually But then she keeps on coming back and saying the chicken nugget bird.
And we have our Aboriginal flag colours too,
Yes.
in the red and the yellow and black.
Yep. Missing the koalas. Yeah, we are.
I know. Sorry about
and
that.
sorry
Sorry.
about that. Yep. Heather, I should actually put you in 300-second timeout for that word, because I'm telling you, the Kiwis do get really upset when we knock their national bird.
Maybe when it comes time maybe to do a refresh of our logo, we think about maybe adding a koala somewhere.
Yep, holding
I
the
think.
chicken nugget bird. I mean the kiwi bird.
Hang on. Don't tell someone off for saying chicken nugget bird and then you use it yourself.
Well, it was right in front of
Told
me.
you
Look.
publicly off.
Yeah. Okay.
No, what do you call a boomerang that doesn't come back? A stick.
Yep, that's right. BDF, you can throw a boomerang and it'll come back to you.
It's not an easy thing
no,
to
it's
do.
not.
It's like a
It
real
depends.
skill to do
It
that.
depends on where it comes back.
And who does the throwing?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Mm. Well, got to play with this a bit more. Maybe we might actually get some people into the chat and bring them on board and talk to them as well. Heather's saying koala might make it too crowded. Well, we'll see.
I'll see, we might be able to put another New Zealand, maybe a tuatara or something on the boomerang as well.
Yep. A tuatara. Yeah, okay, I know what that is.
Should know what it is.
Bill's come on board. Welcome aboard, Bill. And you've gone, hey Keith. So if you're saying hey Keith, that means that we've got to have Sean and KC on board. So welcome aboard, guys. Yes, a stick.
Okay.
I didn't see them, and this current app here is not letting me
Okay. I haven't seen
go
it.
through and
Right, okay, I haven't.
move up and down. So you haven't been keeping in touch with the chat, whether or not they've actually come in through
I haven't
Facebook or
seen
not.
it. I haven't seen it. No, it's PDF.
Oh, BDF. Oh, that's cool.
Mm.
That's cool. Well, folks, it's the top of the hour at 3 p.m. our time. We're going to bid you guys good night for those of you that are your side of the pond. A really good afternoon to our mob and to the Kiwis across the ditch. A very good evening.
And anyone in between.
And anyone in
wherever you
between.
are.
Yep, that's right. So,
Whatever.
have an awesome week.
Have a great
I hope
week.
that it's as fruitful as the last, that your Mumbo 19 recedes really quickly, and that you guys head into the good format of getting better and better, and that we can actually get rid of this yucky doodle, horrible,
Yep.
woeful disease.
Yep. Good.
Take care.
Take care.
Have an awesome day.
Bye
And
now.
it's goodbye from him.
And it's good night from her.